I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him.
Old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore. I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing.
After reports revealed that federal officials had seized $250 million from Floyd Mayweather's estate, Terence Crawford chose to speak openly instead of staying silent. He released a bold response suggesting that Floyd leans on his wealth and public image to protect himself. Crawford's words carried weight because he was not just reacting to headlines, he was questioning the foundation of Mayweather's larger-than-life reputation. From his perspective, the luxury cars, private jets, music, lifestyle, and endless displays of riches may not show genuine power but rather serve as a carefully built image created to distract people from what may truly exist behind the spotlight.
I really don't like him. That's
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him and he's in the limelight and stuff like that, but in certain situations he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality.
Floyd Mayweather has openly stated that he no longer intends to respond to critics on the internet. He explained that engaging with negativity was something he did earlier in his career. The undefeated champion said his priorities have shifted with time and his attention is now on expanding his business ventures and becoming a better version of himself rather than arguing on social media. Mayweather believes replying to every comment drains valuable energy, so he chooses to stay focused on growth and forward movement instead of distractions and pointless chatter.
Floyd Mayweather, going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. Mm-hmm. I couldn't ask to be in a better place. So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore because I'm truly, truly blessed, way beyond belief. What's important to me right now is my real estate.
Mm-hmm. Floyd Mayweather has come under serious pressure from the IRS because of a large unpaid tax debt. Reports revealed that he owed more than $22 million in taxes dating back to 2015, which caused federal authorities to place a tax lien on him. In response, Mayweather appealed to the U.S. tax court seeking temporary relief. He argued that much of his wealth was tied up in restricted or non-liquid investments and that he required additional time to settle the full balance. Despite his request, the IRS rejected his payment proposal, saying he had sufficient resources to pay the amount immediately.
A United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Right, and according to the Law 360 report, here's a direct quote. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about 60 days from which he
has often expressed pride in building a massive real estate portfolio, claiming that he owns more than 100 properties. At one point, he discussed a major investment in Manhattan, saying he had purchased 62 buildings across New York City and that he held full ownership with no partners involved. After these bold statement, questions began to surface. Various reports indicated that his real share in those properties might be smaller than he suggested, causing many people to wonder how much of the real estate empire is actually under his name.
100 buildings or more, and in 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing I saw that you did. You donated millions of money and buildings to victims of the LA wildfire. And I saw that. That was a cool thing you did.
I feel like if you're in a position to give back, why not? I have a great team.
You're in a position to give back.
Yes. I have a strong team and a great team, and God has truly, truly blessed me to put me in a position, not just to be able to make a lot of money, but also give back. If not just my time, but also financially.
Did you ever get an itch to get back in the ring at all?
No, not at all. No.
Not even a little, not even there. You don't see anything. I
sit on my couch. I can sit on my couch every week and a wire coming every week. Millions every week. That's why I'm Floyd Money Mayweather every week.
I know. But you're so
Floyd Mayweather has built a powerful public image that focuses on displaying the rewards of his success, often allowing fans to see inside his massive homes and remarkable collection of high-end cars. His social media regularly features moments from his luxurious way of living, from beautiful rooms inside his mansions to huge garages packed with some of the most expensive vehicles in the world. Every post helps strengthen the larger-than-life identity he proudly shows to everyone.
They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me
Yes.
are in excess of 15.
Terence Crawford has openly voiced his criticism of Floyd Mayweather challenging both his financial reputation and his abilities inside the boxing ring. When discussion of a potential matchup began, Crawford did not hold back. He firmly said that if they ever faced each other, he believes he would be the one standing victorious when the final bell rings.
Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh shit, okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm gonna always say me.
Okay.
Floyd Mayweather responded to Crawford's comments with a calm and respectful attitude, choosing to remain positive and acknowledge Crawford's achievements in boxing rather than getting involved in controversy. Meanwhile, Crawford kept pushing his claims, saying that Mayweather used intravenous treatments before his fight with Manny Pacquiao, which is viewed as a banned practice in professional boxing.
We can't use IVs either.
No. When did they change that?
I ain't never. They changed anything. I think that was legal because you know when Floyd fought Pacquiao, that was a thing. That he was using IVs or something like that. But yeah, you can't use that stuff.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. That's what they have.
Discussions comparing the careers of Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford have become more intense, with many observers pointing out that Crawford is accomplishing milestones that Mayweather did not reach during his era. These conversations highlight the way boxing continues to evolve and fuel ongoing debates about which fighter is truly leaving the bigger mark on the sport.
And Floyd is an all-time great, but what a missed opportunity. You got Crawford going from 135 and talking about fighting Canelo at 168. It's kind of the same thing, except for Floyd fought a few times at 154. I'm not faulting Floyd for not fighting Triple G. I totally get it. I'm just saying that upper echelon, the reason why I will always have Sugar Ray Leonard over Floyd is the crazy, the insane part of it. What Terence Crawford is talking about doing, he ain't saying, let me meet Canelo at a catchweight. Canelo's undisputed there. Let me go get him.
Triple H has openly criticized Floyd Mayweather, stating that his age and the controversies surrounding him suggest he is no longer the same fighter he used to be. At the same time, Mayweather continues to insist that he earned billions throughout his career. However, critics and former opponents present a different view. Logan Paul, for instance, claims that Mayweather still owes him millions from their 2021 fight, including unpaid portions of his guaranteed purse and a share of pay-per-view earnings. Mayweather denies these accusations, explaining that any delays are due to the usual processing time for PPV payments. In addition, workers at his Mayweather boxing and fitness gyms have protested over unpaid salaries. Together, these situations create doubts about the size of his reported wealth and raise serious concerns about whether his financial obligations are being properly met.
$1 billion throughout his entire career, but now he's being accused of being broke. This accusation comes from Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather 1 year ago, which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. But Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money when it was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same, where he hasn't been paid 1 penny. That was because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife. And it was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month. which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is...
Floyd Mayweather is recognized as one of the most skilled fighters of his generation, but his image outside the ring often sparks controversy. Much of the criticism targets his confident and sometimes arrogant behavior, which has drawn criticism from fans and boxing legends alike. Roy Jones Jr., a respected figure in the sport, has openly questioned Mayweather's legacy, saying he does not consider him the greatest of all time. For Jones, true greatness in boxing goes beyond an undefeated record or flashy lifestyle. It is measured by humility, respect, and contributions that elevate the sport as a whole.
I 50 know that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter of all time. Nah, Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got to 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So that's, and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect that?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong. I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro. You fight a guy that's 0-0. Conor McGregor was 0-0. And
Deontay Wilder has added his voice to the debate about Floyd Mayweather with sharp criticism. Wilder, who aims to match Mayweather's financial success, claimed that Mayweather does not encourage others pursuing similar goals. He even labeled him jealous, suggesting he has trouble seeing other fighters gain fame and wealth when his own wealth and public image are questioned. Mayweather often responds by flaunting it. A viral clip shows him asking why people care so much about his possessions before showcasing luxury watches and piles of cash. Instead of answering criticism with humility, he doubles down on his lavish image, using it to strengthen his larger-than-life persona.
Are always in my business, worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I ain't gonna f with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? You know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, if I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs 18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do for you motherfucking haters today? I'm gonna go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made.
In numerous interviews, Floyd Mayweather has argued that a lot of the criticism he faces comes from jealousy. He feels that people struggle to accept a successful black man living life on his own terms, while envy or societal bias may play a role. Relying on this explanation alone can come across as a way to dodge taking full responsibility for his actions.
Even though, because my name don't have to be on everything.
I have to be the marquee.
Yeah, because sometimes if you put your name on certain things, you got people that's gonna be jealous. So sometimes I was like, I don't got to have my name on it to collect the check.
So in the beginning, you know, I feel like people was rooting for me, wanted the best for me. And the more and more as I accomplished more and kept accomplishing things, then you start seeing like different things. Then you start saying, he's a wife beater, or he's not that smart, or you hear so many different things. And I just feel like, okay, you're entitled to believe what
Mayweather once stated that one of his bank accounts held $123 million, using it to highlight his financial success on the surface. It seems like an impressive amount, however. This claim clashes with reports of unpaid taxes, prompting questions about how effectively he actually manages his finances.
Do you have in your bank account?
Which account? Which bank?
You have more than one account?
Absolutely.
I don't even have one account. Give me the amount of money you have in one of your accounts.
200 million? 300 million?
Dollars?
Yeah, in different accounts.
Joe Rogan and others have reported that Floyd Mayweather owes the IRS roughly $20 million, a staggering figure that raises doubts about his financial responsibility. The contrast between flaunting vast wealth and neglecting legal obligations creates the impression of someone more concerned with image than with accountability.
I owe that money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money. There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right.
You know
I've
what's
given
not
you
good?
$25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has 15.
Floyd Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, full of luxury cars, massive homes, and million-dollar shopping sprees, has led to real consequences. Reports indicate that despite his lavish spending, he has not consistently paid taxes on these purchases. This has caused mounting debts, serious legal problems, and continued federal scrutiny. Always looking for new ways to grow his wealth, Mayweather moved into the cryptocurrency market. Backing it as the next big opportunity, he promoted multiple crypto projects, presenting himself as a modern investor ready to profit from digital finance.
Currency, I mean, it's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing. And I started, of course I started with boxing, but then of course now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And if cryptocurrency is the new wave, you know what?
Floyd Mayweather's entry into cryptocurrency quickly sparked controversy. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission charged him for not disclosing the payments he received while promoting certain initial coin offerings. This failure to be transparent broke federal rules and hurt public trust. The situation made it appear that Mayweather prioritized earning from his fans' interest over helping them make informed investment decisions.
Scams are like anon people hiding behind a Pepe avatar. And of course, there's a laundry list of famous influencers, Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian's, David Dobrik, that have all endorsed these absolute shitcoin scam casino rugs that leaves their investors high and dry because they paid them a bunch of money up front and maybe they didn't know any better because it's such a nascent space. But I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist. Now, everybody knows Floyd's an opportunist. He's an entrepreneur. He likes to make money. He always has money, talks about money. That's his shtick. That's his persona. That's fine. You can make money. You can be a hustler. You can get paid a bunch.
Floyd Mayweather's work with NFTs and other digital assets has drawn criticism, with many seeing it as another way to capitalize on his fans' trust rather than being viewed as smart or strategic investments. These projects are often seen as part of his flashy persona, designed more to impress than to offer lasting value.
We are having a first pre-sale for the community Roy has created. So obviously that means he created Bulls on the Block. I checked and sure enough, that's true. So that's super cool. Maybe his partnership with Floyd here will help boost Bulls on the Block even more. I know I talked about Bulls on the Block, a month ago maybe. I'm not really sure how Bulls on the Block is doing nowadays. I haven't really checked on it in a while, but maybe this will boost their sales a little or give them a little bit more hype. Then on August 8th, there was a pre-sale for Discord members, which stinks. So there's already been 2 pre-sales, but I'm not sure how many of these guys were actually sold. But yeah, there's a Discord with this, so definitely be sure to go hop in that Discord because maybe Floyd Mayweather will hop in. So whether or not you actually own one, it's still cool. Maybe you get to see some interesting.
Mayweather has always been upfront about his priorities, famously stating that money is more important to him than legacy. This mindset has shaped nearly every part of his career. While it has brought him immense wealth, it has also drawn constant criticism. His strong focus on earning money has left some fans feeling disconnected, especially those who value humility, integrity, and a deep respect for the sport of boxing.